Coffee. Hot coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning. I just want. Hello, good morning. How you doing? Been on my mind. I'm good. Describe your first romantic love date with younger boys, with younger boyfriend. Explain briefly to subscribers. Describe your first romantic love proposal. You didn't even say hello, because you was just gonna keep doing that. If I didn't put a stop to it, you was just gonna keep doing that. Just out the gate. Y'all don't sleep. Some of y'all just on here constantly bothering people. That's weird. Hi, you look nice today. I mean, I pretty much look the same every day. But thanks for the backhanded compliment. Thanks, I You're doing the same stuff. You dress the same ways. My hair be looking the same. Well, depends on when you last see me, I guess. It mostly be the same. Every single one of them to me. So what are your pronouns? I guess whatever you feel like it. Because this has never been a discussion until recent years. It's only because people be butthurt. It's not because they actually matter. Because people are weird. That because I lose track and avoid conflict. No, I'm saying everybody should just avoid the whole thing. To avoid conflict. Just avoid the whole thing. Just, hey, how you doing? You know how we used to do in the back of the day? And instead of all this extra shit, okay, what's your pronoun? What's your diagnoses? What's your this? What's your that? So I don't offend you. At that point, ain't no point in having a goddamn conversation. It should be, hey, hello, you a person? I'm a person. Okay, cool. What you like to do? Okay, you know how little kids do? Cause that's how the fuck you supposed to get to know a person. You just start talking to them regular. Where women who choose a solitary lifestyle, smoke a weed makes a head hurt. My head don't hurt. I feel fine. Why are you trying to put negative stuff on me? I feel great this morning. I don't know what you're talking about, Dinesh. Ain't you been here before? Well, obviously. Obviously, clearly you've been here before. Mm. I'm used to getting crap for not asking. I don't care. I really don't. Grand Rising. Getting ready to go to your job at the airport? I never said nothing about having a job at the airport. Oh, last time I did have a headache. That's because I was literally sick. It's not because I smoke weed. It's because I actually was sick. And then I took some medicine and now I'm better. And I still smoke. And no, I ain't never ever worked at the airport. Ever. It sounds like way too many people. Mm-mm. So I work from home now. What's happening? You asking the wrong guy, brother. You asking the wrong one. I just work here. I don't know. I don't get paid enough to know what's happening all the time. We. Let me ask what job? No, because you already assumed I worked at the airport. Meaning you ain't care about asking questions to figure out what was going on before, so just keep assuming, Dinesh. Just keep on doing that. No, you may not ask. Matter of fact, don't ask me shit else, Dinesh. Yeah. Oh, you right. Y'all blend in together. Put some profile pictures on there. Stand out. God damn it. Y'all look the same. That's what happens when everybody is the same color. I mean, your profile, that is. I ain't so annoying. Because everybody look the same. There's no individuality. There's no creativity. Everybody is the same. Do you cope with pain? Are you talking about physical pain? Emotional pain? What are we talking? Thanks, Dinesh. My bad. That was somebody else. I thought it was the same person. Nigga, you was the one that said I smoke weed and it makes my head hurt. Shut the fuck up, Dinesh. I was right. You wouldn't the one that said I work at the airport, but you said I smoke weed all the time and make my head hurt. So shut the fuck up. I knew I wasn't tripping all the way. Just one part. Do you like Arsenal? Emotional pain for 22 years. No, from America, baby. We don't really fuck with football unless it's American football. Don't drink spermicide? No. So we go too soon, No, it don't got nothing to do with it. It's because they be giving backhanded compliments, be saying crazy shit. And then I'm be like, why are you saying crazy? Oh, that wasn't me. No, that was somebody else. That was you. I got change. New F word, stop. Fuck no. Thoughts on interracial marriage? I do not have many thoughts on it. Tell them what to do exactly. All the little kids need to get out. I know y'all waiting on the bus. Some of y'all ain't in school yet. Y'all waiting for the bus, but don't bother me while you're doing that. Just wait patiently for the bus. Okay. Read books? Yes. Do you? Honestly, I feel like America is the only country where people ask that regularly, or people ask that to Americans. I feel like knowledge and intelligence and all that is just a normal thing in some places. Keeps monitoring the human race, attracts human influence. That's what choice is solitary. I read the Bible. Mm-hmm. She's been sent a human. No, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. He might be onto something. Not you don't belong here, Jonathan. You want to talk? Cause it's looking pretty brown in here right now, and I don't know if you brown, Jonathan. So you want to talk? Mm-hmm. The people parts meeting at the airport. I know. That's what I said. That's exactly what the fuck I said, Dinesh. Almost like I knew what I was talking about, but you try to gaslight me. Exactly. Exactly. Jonathan is simping. Wait. You don't say. Talk about somebody don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna do name calling. I didn't mean to put you in timeout that long. It just happened. Oh well. Oh well. Shut the fuck up. Said Jonathan gives bald energy. Low key. Low key. And it's giving receding. Receding hairline for sure. For sure. For sure. Do what? Put in subscriber mode? Okay. I'll do it. I should have did that to begin with. Thanks for the advice. I know that's not what you said, but oh well. I mean, cold. I ain't cold with the food tag. Dinesh is a kid, just belong on YouTube. That's why he's being mean. He's the troll. You sound like you little kid. Because kids are retarded. They be telling on themselves. Like, hey, I just want to let you know that guy's a troll. Okay? And you an adult with a job, nigga? I don't think so. How you can gauge a YouTube live and still work? I know, right? I got skills. So people be thinking I'm bullshitting and I ain't got no job. It's because I got skills. Good morning. A lot of people could never work from home anyways and stay on task anyways, let alone go live and be interacting with other people and be bullshitting. No, you're right. A lot of people would not be able to do that. Period. They don't got the attention span. They don't got the discipline. They don't got the skills like me. And I'm literally like the best person in my job. That's just crazy. They gonna be hurt when I leave. You kids ready for your lesson? I'm still figuring out how I work from home and how the skills, but I don't have the discipline. I don't know. Maybe you gotta be born with it. I always worked well by myself. Always. I thrive working by myself. First time I see someone say they're a troll, you must ain't been on here a whole lot. I've had plenty of conversations where someone's like, yeah, I just troll because it makes me feel better and I don't have anything else to do. Like, you know how many of them I talk to? And so half the time I just ignore them because I already know exactly what's going on. They told me out of their own mouths. I was born to means. Visual motion graphics editor and filmmaker. Oh, that sounds hard. I was born to learn. Word. Because there's some people that like do certain stuff, and then there's some people that gotta be told to do certain stuff in order for them to do it, you know? Did you know your pussy just got wet today? It did when I was in the shower. It did, because I scrub all the crevices and whatnot. You know, you gotta make sure you get your private parts. You scrub your balls today? Criminal Network Alex. Did you even take a shower today? Because some of y'all smell funky through the screen. It's smelling kind of crusty over there. It's giving dusty little pain. Dusty little pain. But you push your wet, and I bet your balls is dusty and crusty and dry. We're not the same, are we? It would seem not. I am clean and moist, and you are dry and dirty. We are polar opposites, it seems. Hit the gym, Okay. My bowls are fun as fuck. Thank you. I don't believe you. I think they're crusty and musty and dusty. That's what I think. Mega showering? Yeah, you better shower after. You better include that part. Yep, yep. Means we have high libido drive and throbbing, baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Weird. Mm-mm-mm. Who did this? Excuse me. I forgot to reply to my friend yesterday. So cute. It says clean the car, smell good and everything. Cause you're gay. Cause nobody likes you. Mm-hmm. That's 6. Mm. And she's gonna be like, that was me, that was my fault. I'm gonna be like, duh. Because you're the only one that do these. No shit, Jennifer. Could never flirt while working. Maybe I should try out since somebody's getting put in timeout. When do the kids go to school? That's what I want to know. How come they never there? They always here bothering somebody. When did now I see why people from other countries be asking if American school is optional. Cause why they don't be there no more? Why the kids don't be paying attention in class? They always on the internet bothering somebody. It is 6:30 in the morning over here. Time zones ain't that different, you know. And ain't no reason for kids to just be running amok and not be in school right now. There's no reason for it. Either they're neglected or they're just plain retarded. Mm. Sit out. Cause I don't babysit. And I ain't got no kids. So I damn sure ain't watching nobody else's. I ain't gonna do it. From the countryside? No. From the suburbs. It's from the suburbs. I was on the edge of the hood. Not quite in the hood, but I could only walk so far, you know? Couldn't walk that far, cause then it turned into the hood. Well, when they pop back up on the other accounts, though, like they doing some, like I can't just do the same boop. Like the time it takes for them to sign to another account, it don't take nearly as long for me to block them again. I'm like, they so slow. A countryside Afro-American? First of all, what are you saying? What is a countryside Afro-American? Because I'm unfamiliar with that term. I ain't never heard that before in my life. I don't know what that means. So I don't know the terms of Indian. Yeah, I don't know those terms either. I'm black. I ain't never heard nobody use that. Cause where is the countryside? I said suburbs. You keep talking about countryside. Countryside sound like ain't no stores around. Ain't no stoplights. It's just farms. I'm like, no. I'm in the biggest city in the state. What you talk about? What you talking about? Like Louisiana? No. I'm not in Louisiana. So what are you talking about? Plus, Dinesh, you been here plenty of times. Talk about I ain't never met. I've only met ghetto ones, so I'm just curious. You've been here a bunch of times, Dinesh. Why you acting like this is your first time ever being on my live? Why do y'all do that shit? Y'all be here time after time, maybe bonding and saying all types of shit, and then be like, yeah, so I've never encountered a black person who isn't a ghetto piece of shit. I'm just curious to know more about you. Like you ain't been here observing me. You know? It's weird. Cause honestly, it's 2026. Y'all ain't got no fucking excuse. You know? It's not like we the remote people off of Sentinel Island that ain't got no contact with nobody. Y'all be like, well, I've never ran into your kind before, so I just don't know. Like you ain't got the whole fucking internet in your hand. Like y'all can literally learn about whatever you want to, whatever group of people you want to, in a second, in an instant. You can find out whatever information you want to know. But y'all still 2026. Yeah, I never encountered a black person like you. But they got podcasts. They got whole TV shows. We got whole every fucking thing. One of us was running for goddamn president. And y'all still don't know shit about us. I just think it's crazy. How we been sitting here all this time for hundreds of years doing shit and y'all still don't know shit. It's y'all fault, not ours. It's because you didn't take the time to learn at this point. That's all it is. That's all it could be. If you don't know something, it's because you didn't take the time to learn. It's not anybody else's fault. It's not because of, you know, not no educational system. It's nobody else's fault. People choose to be ignorant. Cause I don't know about shit that's going on out here. If I take the time to learn, you know. Oh, that was a different version? Like Quentin Brown? Why you say with a question mark? I'm gonna make it Cali one day just to visit Venice and smoke some stuff. Stop typing. I mean, I already wasn't when you said that, so. I knew she was gonna say something like, girl, I need to do all that. If it's black community, it's hip hop, TV shows, movies. Ma'am, I read a lot of self help books. Yeah, I feel like if we only did that about other groups of people, then we would be just as ignorant. But for some reason, I don't be doing that. I don't be looking at groups of people and be like, yeah, all I know about you is your TV shows, your music, your movies. Cause I'll be watching day in the life of somebody living in like the Siberian, whatchamacallit, them indigenous people. I watch a day in the life of somebody out in Asia, in the middle of Thailand or something. I watch history behind this, that, third of a different culture. But y'all just stick to what the media put out and be like, "Yep, that's good enough. That's all I need to know about y'all." What happened? You blogging? Sure, yeah. Info for South Carolina, Kanye for Chicago. Like that's what you know? That's what I'm saying. Cause you take the time to find out the information you want to. If you could take the time to find out where different rappers is from, you could definitely find out how the average black person is. Aside from mass media, you could if you wanted to. If you really wanted to. Y'all literally be talking to one and be like, so, what about this? What about that? Instead of just like, interacting with a person in a way that you would get to know them. Like, it's weird. I'm black, what happened? Who said anything happened? I'm just talking. Why always gotta be something happening? We're just talking, we're just having a conversation. That's all. Excuse me. From Tupac, I know the black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. I'm just playing. Yup, it's the person in front of you. Or I'm rhyming today. Hello. Ew. I just feel like it would be so weird if we knew y'all like Indian celebrities and where they was born and stuff and how they grew up. But then when you was sitting here like, yeah, so I never really met a actual Indian person. How do you really live? What's actually going on? Are you really dirty? Do you really like live in slums and like sexual assault is really prevalent in your communities and this, that, and third? You know? But I knew all about your top celebrities. Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't that be strange? I think it would. in Metropolis. Never heard of it. We have beaches. We have the second longest beach of the world, the Marina Bay, and a lot of camping out here. But is it clean though? No disrespect. I'm sincerely asking. Is it a nice beach to go to though? Hello? Yes, fam. Hello? Is there more people in here since I put in a subscriber vote or what? Or what? I'll turn it off because I'm chaotic. We have everything here: airports, malls, corporate, world artists and artisans, temples, great food, beautiful women. Oh, okay. That's nice. Your friends get a weed from Kelly? Why? You ain't got no weed way over there? You gotta get it from way over here? That don't sound right. Hello? That sounds weird. Do you love hot sauce? Not really. Sorry. That's nice. Melinda's hot sauce? Who the fuck is Melinda? I heard of Frank. Frank's hot sauce. I ain't heard no damn Melinda. I don't know who that is. It's a brand of hot sauce. You don't say. Obviously, I never heard of it before. Sister, how's it going on? Who, me? I didn't even see the other person. Who, me? It's me, Jesus. Yeah, I'm short to you. Are you Melinda? Are you promoting your shit? Or what? Merlier? Are you? I don't know how to answer that question, Melondo. Are you trying to say where? Are you trying to ask me where I am? Should I ask if you tried it before? If I said who the fuck is Melinda, then I think that would mean I've never tried Melinda's hot sauce before. If I don't even know who that lady is. Like I just casually be eating stuff that I don't know what it is or whatever. Like I just be casually putting stuff in my mouth that don't know what it is, where it came from. I know a lot of people be doing that, but not me. Nah, I would know. I would know if I ever had Melinda's hot sauce or not. I had Cholula, Frank's, or whatever the off brand is from Aldi. Since you ain't no person, well then I definitely don't know who it is. If it ain't a person, The only person I know is Tallulah and Frank. It's a group of funny song. Is that what you do for a living? Oh, wait, you said you did something else. I forgot. What? If you had chicken nugget, I'm thinking what I'd be. What to do? Not much, just chilling. It's good. So, don't forget the has the feature. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. What the chicken nugget? You just now realized what it said after all this time of being here? Oh. Hmm. Hey, wait. String candy. Do you feel like the string candy? That's nice, I guess. Ew, something. 27 in use. Don't worry about it. The fingers. I feel better. In case anybody was wondering, I feel a whole lot better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In the chaos turns word loud. In the peace makes it understandable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Burst. Something like that. What's up? It's good. Top of the morning to you. Mm-mm. 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 Lucas one spinning bars. I think he was referring to Chaos Live TV spinning bars. I think that's what he was referring to. I could be wrong. He might want to spit some bars also. Not sure. I guess it's that one. So, too scared to use your picture. So use mine. English European. Do a spin. We in this beach. Interesting. Very interesting. What's English European name? Like a British person? Teach you what? Why do white women trying to look like black women? Have you ever asked them before? Or maybe you should ask them. Wouldn't that make more sense? Because I don't know. Say they're like, I got all the answers. How to type? No, they got classes for that. I ain't the teacher. Yep. Mm-mm. They literally got whole typing classes, whole typing tests, all types of free stuff you can find on the internet. Black women have plump lips and ass, and white women want that. You just ask a question and answer it yourself. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. He said yes. From the hood. I don't know. Because I feel like the neighborhood my parents moved in, like they was the first ones to move there. So like it was really nice at first, but then it got kind of ghetto a little bit, but also not really. It's kind of on the edge of the hood. It's pretty much suburbs on the edge of the hood. Hope that helps. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hopped on the hood shit. Oh, is this you rapping? I guess. Cool. Hello. It's on the PC. I'm working because I'm an adult with a job. Unlike some of y'all, I work for a living. I just happen to do it from home. Excuse me. Hello. I'm so green. You need to teach me, baby. I don't need to do shit, baby. You need to go figure it out yourself, like the little baby you are. And those earrings are good. Thanks. I'm blaze as hell. And you just wanted to share that with the class. Oh, that's cute. Hey everybody, I'm blazed. Oh, first time. Oh. Oh. You're blazed. Your first time being blazed. Oh. Those are the songs. Yeah, first time. See, now I don't believe you. It was funnier when I said it. Now when you say it, it's like, nah, you bullshit. It just happened to be your first time getting blazed as hell. You just wanted to come on here and tell some people. Just tell a room full of 7 people. Suspicious. It's one of those tarot card streams. Is that what you see happening, nigga? You hitting the gym? No, not at the moment. I'm gonna get back in there soon, but no, my knee's been fucked up. It's just now back to regular. People don't even sit there for a second and see what's going on. And be like, okay, so what's going on? You doing this on this live? It's like if you literally sat here for a couple seconds, you kind of see what's going on. Or some people be here for a while and still don't know what's going on. So it depends. It depends on your IQ and your perspective and whatnot, I guess. I think you would feel way better after that. After what? After my knee gets healed? Yeah, I think I would. I was just asking a question. But it was a stupid question. You know how sometimes people be like, there's no stupid questions. There are. There are. Because it could have easily been answered if you just like sat there for a second. And then you would have seen no tarot cards. You know? So it would have been answered if you just sat there for a minute. This was who's Lucy? Talking about me. Huh? Who's Lucy? Lucifer? And we do it any day, any day, any day, any day. And we do it any day, any day, any day, any day. So forget the and the future. She cool. Good morning. Hello, good morning. How are you? What, you working for me now? Somehow double tap the screen. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah, it's not really one of them lives. I mean, people want to subscribe and stuff. That's cool, but this ain't really one of them type of things over here. So I don't really be asking that. I don't really be saying that for real, cause I don't really care. I mean, like I said, it's cool. People do, but I don't really care either way. It was kind of growing on me. I dig it. That's what I'm saying. Why you acting like it's your first time here today, Dinesh? Why you act like this is your first time ever being here? Like you ain't been here multiple times. You know, get to aunt thinks she matters. Are you implying that I don't matter? Nigga? This was all you saying. It's kind of weird. Don't you think? Saying you super matter? Mm-hmm. Okay. Bet it's gonna be some bullshit after that. Ass. Ass, 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 ass. You don't step into New Jersey in your life. That's not how you would word that sentence. But no, I've never been to New Jersey. I think that's what you're trying to say. No, I've never been there before. No. I'm guessing that was a question. I get confused sometimes. What are you even saying, Milkor? Because I already know English ain't your first language, but like, matter of fact, I'm not interested in it. I was going to try to figure out what you was trying to say, but I don't care anymore. Hello. How you doing? I think you might not know standard English, cause like maybe you learned the hood version. No disrespect. It's always the pot trying to call a cat black. I could literally tell English is not your first language, Melkor. But you're right. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You could literally tell. You the one trying to talk to me in your broken English. That's what I'm saying. People be bold as hell. I ain't never did that. I ain't never been on like a Spanish channel and be like, hola, ¿qué pasó? And then be like, obviamente no entiendes español porque yo like just trying to tell some other people they don't know what the fuck they talking about. I ain't never been that bold. Yeah, it's not my first language. How could I fucking tell? It's almost like I knew what the fuck I was talking about, Melkor. It's almost like I knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about when I said that. I'm not Spanish. What? It was an example. You illiterate son of a bitch. It was a goddamn example. I said that's like me speaking another language that's not my first language and trying to tell them people about themselves when they speak in the native language. That I'm saying it's the same type of thing. Not that you speak Spanish. I'm saying it would be the same audacity, the same caucasity, possibly. Whatever you are, it's probably lighter than me. It falls into that line, even if you're not white. I just wish I could just be as bold and delulu as some of y'all sometimes. Just I don't even have the confidence to speak to people in Spanish like that. Y'all just be doing it all willy nilly, trying to insult somebody. I'm like, can I have some of that confidence? Can I get some of that? Cause I don't even be wanting to talk to regular people, like have regular conversation in Spanish. But y'all be trying to insult somebody and do all types of crazy stuff in a language that's not even your first one. So like it's an insult to me. You think people find happiness or build it, whichever they want. Wait, you know Spanish? Leave me alone, Melkor. I don't want to talk to you. And I don't think you're gonna do it on your own. So I feel like I can't even fully explain what the fuck I'm trying to say to him because English is not his first language. And I'm literally saying that's like me trying to tell some native Spanish speakers about themselves in my broken second language Spanish to them. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but the shit's all wrong, grammatically wrong. They trying to decipher what I'm saying. And then they calling me out on it, like, oh, Spanish must not be your first language, and I'm like, well, obviamente tú no entiendes español porque Yo sé español. Tú no sabes. Like me just telling that to like some Mexicans. Trying to tell them all about themselves in Spanish. With my limited vocabulary, I'm saying that would be the same thing. But people are so goddamn stupid. Can't even understand what I'm trying to say to them. Probably because English ain't their first language. Whew. It's hard out here. It's hard out here critical thinking. When other people don't. It's hard. Feels like I'm in a desert sometimes. Like I'm in a deserted wasteland. And I'm like, is anybody out there? Anybody? Anybody with a brain? Anybody who thinks about anybody who got more than two brain cells to rub together and form a thought, an independent thought, not one they heard from somebody else, just an independent thought. Anybody, anybody, somebody. That's what it feels like, especially when I get on here. Talk about we will go. When did you get here, Jacob? When did you ever get here in the first place, Jacob? How long have you been here, Jacob? I got a brain. I said was good. Okay, hello. Obviously, I will talk about you, William. Damn. I said hello, bitch. Obviously. Calm the fuck down. No, 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 no. From Greenville, North Carolina. That's cool. What subject? I don't know. Habdadomo, I am. I couldn't give it a go. What? New email can't do it. Did you say you was going, Jacob? But 9 times out of 10, people say that they don't ever go nowhere. They just saying that for attention. Okay, I'm leaving now. Proceeds to sit there and keep talking. Why y'all do that? I ain't never did that before. You're a lesbian. Again, didn't you say you was leaving, Jacob? You not gonna leave? You was just saying that because you wanted attention. Subject is intellect, cognizance, reasoning, memory, association, intuition, and having a brain. Echoes just play. It's not. It's about not being stupid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, you're not leaving, Jacob. Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to figure out why you said you was, but you wasn't going to. And I just be trying to figure out why people say that. Like, why you gonna say you doing something and you're not gonna do that at all? Like, you knew you wouldn't go do that when you said it. Like, you knew you wouldn't go nowhere. You was like, okay, we will go. Cause who the fuck is we? Who else? What you talking about? Beach. About you. Still finds food. Yeah. I don't know how a random troll would change how I look. I don't know what that has to do with my appearance. But yeah, thanks. Like, cause somebody's talking shit, all of a sudden I'm just ugly. No, that's not how it works. Even when they say it. Even when they be like, you ugly, you ain't shit. I'm like, no. Just because you say stuff don't make it true. You know? Shut. Jacob ain't got no friends, and I bet his breath smell like ass. And his ass smell like breath. Jacob ain't got no friends, and his breath smell like duty. His mama don't like him. He likes you. No, he don't. That's why I keep talking shit. Or because you definitely not ugly. That's what I be saying. That's how I know somebody ran out of ammo when they start saying stuff like that. They say a bunch of stuff and then be like, well, you ugly. I'm like, oh, you know, ran out of shit to say. I do, and you are a les. You do what? I'm telling him Jacob looks like, whew. Oh, y'all probably don't even want to know. That's why he ain't got no picture. He ain't won't scare nobody. Because he knew if he put a picture of himself, we was all going, ah! What is that? So he ain't even bothered to put his picture on there. He said, let me not do that. Thanks, Jacob. Mm. Wait, is that a picture? What the fuck is that, Jacob? Never mind, I don't want to know. Ain't no telling, man. I don't want to know. I shouldn't ask questions. Never mind. Don't tell me. So look at this. He unlocked character. That's the final troll boss. No, not really. He's not that great. Kind of sucks at trolling, to be honest. You cool? Thanks. I'm not cool, just one. Thanks. How many subscribers he got? Like 5 or less? I bet he got 5 or less subscribers. I mean, most y'all do, but let me get my laptop. See real quick. Nothing else. You're not cool. Shut the fuck up, Jacob. Obviously, you ain't got no friends, and your parents don't even like you. That's why you're here. Instead of sitting in school, pay attention to the teacher like you're supposed to be doing with your little sex. Exactly, bitch. Bitch. Now spend 5 minutes trying to come up with a response to that, bitch. I know it'll take you a while. I know it's gonna take you a second to get your shit together. I know it's gonna take you a while. I ain't shit. That's okay. I got 0. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's okay. Little ting ting. Like he. Let me get the laptop. This is cracking. This is cracking. You know, act like 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 you know. It takes me a minute to get the. Shut up. Jacob, you can call me a lesbian about 5 times. That just means I get more women than you. That just means I get way more pussy than you do. That's all that means. He got 1 subscriber. Aw. Is it your mama? Was it your mama, Jacob? Your mama subscribed to you so you didn't have 0? Aw. You got 1 subscriber and even got a whole AI video. And still only got 1 subscriber. Aw. Well, you should say a nice guy ready. That's him. Can you see it? This is a nice guy already. I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, I don't know what that means. But he got 1 subscriber. Um, he didn't answer, so I'm gonna just assume it's his mama, cause he didn't get back to me on that. Case closed. Case closed. He's a fucking loser. Don't nobody like him. That's probably not even his mama. He probably paid for 1 subscriber. That's all he could afford. You know how people be paying for subscribers and shit? He can only afford 1. He had about 50 cents to spend. And they got him about 1 subscriber. It wasn't even his mama. His mama said, fuck you. I ain't participating in that shit. You gonna have to get it on your own. He said, shit, mom. Fuck. I guess I gotta buy subscribers because nobody wants to subscribe. I can only afford 1. So damn it, I only got enough to afford 1 subscriber. Shit. No, I think it's even crazier that he only got 1, but he actually got content. I mean, usually it'd be none. It'd be no content and like a few subscribers. But he got a whole AI video. It's like, damn, you can't even get subscribers with AI? You know, you can't even get 10. You can't even get no double digit subscribers. It's a little AI video. I don't know. It just sometimes I try to refrain from calling names and stuff, but it's like, no, some people are actually losers out here. Some people are actually pathetic losers out here. And so they spend all their time trying to bully somebody else. The whole time, don't nobody fucking like them. They ain't got shit going on. They got 1 subscriber. He said like you. Yeah. Yeah, I got 1 subscriber. Like, yeah, we're the same, buddy. Little tink tink. It's not even fun making fun of them no more. Cause they just be so fucking miserable and weird and weak shit and like, yeah, like you. So you don't even believe the words you saying, Jacob. Like you don't even believe that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying is true. You don't know nobody like you. That's why you still here after you said you was leaving a long time ago, ain't it? Ain't it? Because this is the most fun you done had. It's the most attention you done had in weeks, months, nigga. Don't nobody like you. You ain't got no friends. Don't nobody want to hang out with you. Your own parents don't want to be bothered with you. I already know. That's why you fucking here. At 7 in the morning, nigga. That's why you here. That's why you ain't went nowhere. Because don't nobody like you. And I done said your name a couple times. You're like, oh, somebody said my name. Oh my god, I'm getting some attention. That's what Jacob did every time. Every time I say his name, he's like, fuck yes, say my name again. He was like, oh yeah, say my name. Oh yeah. He's already, thanks, Wadissimo. Welcome back. Some complex that people just say things get trolled. Jacob, stop talking. Shut the fuck up, Jacob. Don't nobody like you. Shut the fuck up. Little bitch. Little bitch. Thanks for cooperating. He's in timeout now. So you got more subscribers and views than you. Shut up. Don't try to encourage that piece of shit. No. We need to go back to bullying people. Some people need to be bullied, actually. It's some people that go around trying to act like they, because you gotta know what you are. You gotta be present. You gotta be self-aware. You know. I know what I am. I don't be going around in real life being like, yeah, I'm a content creator. I got 1,000 subscribers. I don't be saying that shit to nobody because I feel like it don't mean shit. Thousand something subscribers don't mean shit. But people be actually like the bottom of the fucking barrel, like the lowest of society, and be trying to talk shit about somebody else. I'm like, no, 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 no. Let me know. find something safe to do. Oops. Find something safe to do. I don't like talk about people like that because I know I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings. So I try not to even do it like that, but it happens sometimes. Excuse me. Don't sweat it. He's already in timeout. What you talking about? Don't sweat it. Okay, bye. Have fun. I wonder if what's his name gonna be here after the timeout runs out. I only did it for time. Wait, 5 minutes? Yeah. 5 minutes. Hello. What is that? Somebody dropped their paper there? I feel like they don't need that. It looks like some important documents. Need that. Where you from? Huh? Senior Center's Brooklyn Love? Okay, fine. One Decimo, ain't you been here before? I mean, that's why the fuck I call you One Decimo. I think watching Graffiti Bridge. Like people doing graffiti on the bridge, or it's just they already got graffiti on there. You just looking at it. Oh, some movie? Oh, okay, never heard of it. You live here on the internet? Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Feel y'all do. Mm. Mm. Keep my years younger. You're 41 now. Okay, you was just sharing random facts about your life. That's cool. That's cool. I don't even know what that is. Is that Tracy? Oh. Excuse me. I didn't even start smoking yet. He was 14. Sorry. I don't want your sorry, Jacob. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't even know why you still here. Good morning. Not. That's why you're not here anymore. So you ain't here no more. Wandissimo, you talking to me? It's Gina. I fuck I know your name, but you don't know my name, Wandissimo. What's going on? You done got amnesia? Like you was never here before? Like you was never about to get married to what's his name? I forgot his name. Don't tell me. What's that game? Fortnite. You was about to get married to Fortnite, remember? Or it was like for the night, but we call him Fortnite because that made more sense. Remember? I was about to get married and run out to the sunset and have beautiful babies. And I said my friend could officiate it because she's an ordained minister. She can officiate weddings and whatnot. Well, I don't know if she's a minister, but she could definitely officiate weddings. So remember, I was saying I could hook you up if you wanted that. And now you come in here acting like we ain't never interacted before. Like you don't know. Maybe what happened? You got amnesia? It's been that long. What happened? Is it because I changed my hair? Don't tell me that's it. Don't tell me it's because I changed my hair and now you don't know who the fuck I am. Yeah. That be happening though. White people especially. You didn't like it long? Did you think it was real when it was long, or I did like it. That's why I put it in. So I bought it off Amazon and then put it in my head because I liked it. Your hair, LOL? No, my eyelashes, nigga. What do you think we was talking about? Here she is. Is it pretty? Thanks. Hello. Pretty and funny. LOL. Yeah, and is. Thanks for noticing. And is. Game. That is a word. Mhm. I need a nap already. I ain't been working 2 hours yet. Already tired. Hope we don't have overtime today like we did yesterday. That sucked. Is my nugget still a layaway? Oh, you trying to get blocked? Is that what you want? You trying to get blocked? Trying to be like Jacob? Cause you are, just let me know. Mhm. Just say it plainly. Just say, hey, I would like to be blocked, and then I got you. Okay, just let me know. Let me know what you're trying to do. Huh? Let me know. Let me know. You know what you want to do. What you try to do. Who was the guy that made you not be fond of men? It's like all of y'all. It's like all y'all except the few good ones. What part of y'all do y'all not understand? Is this the good guys? Is this little bit section of good guys? And then it's all the rest of y'all. Okay? It's not like y'all think it's the opposite. Y'all think, who's the one that did it? It's all of y'all. This is good ones. And then all the rest of y'all ain't shit. I know that OnlyFans must be lit. Yeah, is that why I only have 7 people watching him? Because my OnlyFans is so lit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm advertising for it and shaking ass. Because my OnlyFans is so lit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, don't it? Not. Trying to do good by banning it. Okay. Do you live in China? Is you walking your her? Yeah, but like, why do people not care about saying stuff the right way no more? Like, why? I shouldn't have to decipher what you're saying. I live in Connecticut. Oh, okay. All right. Plus, isn't sex work still prevalent over there? Or is that just Japan? Because I could have sworn that the Asian places be the main places for it, don't they? I feel like they just do it more in person than online. To live in a gay community? No. Do they have just entire gay communities where it's only gay people living there? Because this is my first time hearing about it. I thought they just lived amongst everybody else. They got their own communities now. Philippines and some other parts of Asia. Yeah, I knew that. I knew definitely Philippines for sure. Bird shit on me when I was asleep. Cause you was sleeping outside, nigga. Stop telling me about your random shit. It didn't add to anything. It wasn't even funny. Who's this? Said on the live. I sure didn't. Because, like I said, it's my first time hearing that gay people have their own communities. I might have said this live was a LGBTQ safe space, but that's not the same thing as living in a place where everybody else is gay. Those two are not the same thing. Hope that helps. Hello. Got a place with some stuff. So how the fuck a bird shit on you in your sleep? Hurry up before I get uninterested. Oh, too late. I already am. Don't tell me. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Don't tell me. I do not care. Sorry. My bad. Nigga, I said. Nigga, I said gated. A community with a gate. I said gated community. That's what I said. Not a gay community. I said I live in a gated community. They must not have those where you're from. Because that's what the fuck I said. I said I live in a gated community. Because there's a gate on it. Not I live in a gay community because everybody around me is gay, nigga. Because I'm like, where do you find these? Where are they? I ain't never seen no gay community where everybody there is just gay. Because I feel like that would be toxic and chaotic. Because domestic violence is higher in the LGBTQ community than elsewhere. So everybody would probably kill each other if it was a whole gay community. But gated community keeps violence out. You know, it's the opposite. Good lord. Is it me? Do I need to enunciate better? Speak too fast sometimes? No, that's your fucking fault. Because you knew goddamn well I wasn't saying I live in a gay community. Because you could easily pick up on the concept of like the context of what someone is saying. Because someone probably said I live in the hood and I'm poor as shit. And then I was like, no, I live in a gated community. If you heard me in response to saying to someone else saying, no, I live in a gated community and thought that I meant I'm homosexual, something's wrong with you. You're not good with context clues. You're not good on picking up on shit. And what's actually going on? Maybe English ain't your first language, but that doesn't make any sense. But sometimes I do be saying I'm gay. So I can see where the confusion would come from. But not because I'm actually gay, it's because I'm asexual. and technically that is LGBTQIA plus. That's where it's at now. So the A stands for asexual. So technically I do fit on there, but that don't mean I live in a community amongst this just a whole bunch of gay people and that's it. Cause I don't think that's a thing that exists. It's not about offense. It's just like why would you assume something like that? I don't see how people can assume stupid shit and then be like, well, that's what I thought. Cause that don't have nothing to do with me. You really don't. I mean, you just assume some stupid shit. That doesn't. Yeah, like they assuming I live in the hood. When you ain't hear no gunshots, no smoke detector beeping, no kids running around in the back. It's just birds chirping. It's always quiet. If you assume I live in the hood, there's something wrong with you. You either racist or you just stupid, or both. It don't actually have nothing to do with me and like what you're actually seeing and experiencing. You know what I'm saying? It's your favorite candy commercial? What kind of question is that one, DC? Who the fuck? Never mind. Let me calm down. What's your favorite candy commercial? Because I don't have one. I never thought about it. I didn't know it was a thing that people had. I didn't know. And I feel like these same people that be like, "Oh, racism is not a thing anymore. Don't talk about race." But it's the same people that be like, "Oh, okay, so obviously you live in the hood. You poor. You this. You that. Just all these stereotypes that there's no evidence for, which is literally racism." Didn't take time to get to know me. Didn't ask no questions. Just automatically negative stereotypes. That's racist. That's what they ask you in the crazy house. Have you been in there before? Is that why you know? Because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what they be saying in the crazy house. How many times you been in there? What you get committed for? Why was you in there? I have questions on these, Simone. I need answers. Why was you in the crazy house? Mm? 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 Why was you in there? And I feel like it's also crazy because like I literally never grew up like that. Like the basic standard black stereotypes, I'd never experienced none of that. I ain't grew up in the hood. I ain't hear gunshots all the time. Both my parents been married for over 30 years. Ain't never cheated on nobody. Never did nothing crazy. Always took care of me and loved me. I played tennis. I was with fucking Girl Scouts for like a long ass time. Like from kindergarten all the way till the time I graduated high school. I was constantly doing extracurriculars. And in fact, I took honors classes. I took AP classes. I took all the smart people classes. I was literally half the time I was the only black person and one of very few black people in the class. And still, don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody care. Cause racism is still prevalent and people still gonna just look at me and be like, so you live in the hood? And I try my best to stay away from that place. Cause they ain't got nothing for me. That's good. You look like Girl Scout. Shut the fuck up, Wandies. No. Cause no the fuck I don't. Had my hair been like this back then, I probably wouldn't even sold no noon boxes. Not near one box. My hair used to be straight back then. So no, I don't. Cause we used to be out here too. Well, in fact, this was crazy. We used to be out where I live now. And back then I'd be like, damn, we gotta go over to the white side of I'm like, damn, we gotta go all the way over to the white side of town and need to be asking these uppity white people if they want to buy some damn cookies. And now that's where I live at. But no, if I lived like this back then, I would have sold none. Somebody would tell me to fix my hair. Well, natural hair wasn't even a thing back then. First of all, we talking about early 2000s. Mm-mm. That wasn't no thing. I was like literally one of the first people I knew to have natural hair growing up. Everybody else was just relaxers, wigs, weaves, braids, whatever. And when I went natural, everybody was like, "No, don't do it. Your straight hair was so nice. Don't go natural, no." Nah, that's what everybody want. But it really ain't though. It really ain't. But that's a whole other thing. It's a whole other thing. Think you'll ever meet anyone in these lives? I hope not. What do you mean? What kind of question? That's not what I'm trying to do here. That's not the objective at all. I hope not. Except for my mod. If I met my mod, that'd be cool. But other than that, the rest of you, I don't want to meet anybody. For what? Some of them really don't like me. For what? Meet people for what, my guy? For what reason? For what? I know you know I talk about like relationship wise. Good lord. I'm just assuming you mean basic like friends or something. You can't be talking about meet somebody for like a serious relationship or something. You want a cookie? Shut up, Wendy. Didn't I already say that? Didn't I already tell you to shut the fuck up? I could have sworn I did. Could have sworn I did. Shut don't go prices zoo. No, you can shut the fuck up. Watch. See, look. I helped you shut up. You're doing it. Right before my very eyes. You're shutting the fuck up. Wow. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. What do I do? 5 minutes? Talking to me like keep it away. What? Boy. You know, wrote the best, the very bestest. That's why I love when people try to come on here and be like, "Oh, I bet you miserable, you this and you that." I'm like, boy, I don't even have pants on half the time. As a matter of fact, I just put some pants on because I got cold. if I wasn't going live, I could work butt booty naked if I wanted to. Can't nobody see me. Hell yeah, it's the best. Yeah, I'm time of my life. I mean, you could almost think of the chat like not real people because you would never see them. Yeah, it's almost like that's why I be ignoring the fuck out of people sometimes, cause they're not real. Way ahead of you, champ. Way ahead of you. As far as I know, everybody's an NPC until proven otherwise. Everybody's a goddamn bot until you give evidence otherwise. Cause until then, I don't have no reason to think nobody's a real person. Especially when they be saying the same thing over and over. I'll be like, oh, they glitching. The program got messed up. Glitching out. I'll really be feeling like that. Like when they just sit there and say the same thing over and over, I'm like, you're not a real person. A real person wouldn't do that. Real person wouldn't be like, yeah, let me just sit here and say the same thing over and over. It's not something a real person would do. Unless you're just really, really stupid. Which that could be possible. Why do you think we exist? To pay bills and die? Yup. And if you don't think so, do something else. Just stop paying all your bills and just go do some other shit. And then I guess that would be why you exist. Cause y'all be doing the shit. Be paying your taxes just like everybody else. Be like, so is this all we supposed to do? Well, if you don't think so, do something else, nigga. Anybody stopping you? It's literally in Genesis. Oh, don't get me started on that. Cause what does that mean? Why is that relevant? Just because it's in a book? Let me stop for somebody start yelling at me. I don't know why we keep talking about a book like it obviously holds weight. Just because it said. Like, but it says right here. Like, so? And? Because y'all don't even do what the fuck it say anyways. So I would keep pointing to this book and be like, it says right here. That's obviously what's going on. But how you going to ignore the parts about eating pork and gossiping and loving your neighbor and all this other stuff? Also, slavery's in there. They never said not to do that no more. But yeah, let's just pick and choose the parts that sound good and go with that. And just ignore all the other parts. Emancipated. That's not what happened. It's not what that is. It's not what that's called. Excuse me. What happened when I get quiet? Was there something I said? People don't like when you start questioning things. Start talking about stuff. It's almost like critical thinking is frowned upon. Yeah, brothers and sisters. I mean, technically, yeah. Halfway biologically. But we don't really associate with each other like that. They just there. Doing too much. Bougie. I mean, that's why I live in a gated. That's why I live in a gated community. Yep. Gated. A gated community. Not gay. A gated community. That's where I live. Gated technically. Cause what the fuck did I say? How you gonna correct me in this? And we saying the exact same fucking thing. Well, technically, you said the exact same thing I said. Pick and choose parts of a book to follow, not all of it. I gotta say that. I mean, it's not nothing new and profound. It's just obvious. People literally use that as an argument in conversation and be like, obviously, this and this because the Bible says this. And it's like, well, what about all the rest of what the Bible said? What about the part where it say how to treat your slaves? But don't never say, okay, slavery's bad, let them all go now. What about those parts? What part about the whole part about a woman being on a period, you know? They're supposed to just be associated with women and they bleeding. They supposed to have like separate stuff they sit on and a whole separate house they live in and stuff. Basically, nobody care about that. I don't give a damn. People care about the parts of the Bible that fits their interests, their desires, what makes them feel better. Yeah, you better be black, cause you always on some bullshit on DC though. Cause people will be like, "Oh my god, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't experiencing no racism. That don't happen." But niggas will casually, after they've been here forever, will casually be like, "So, do you like field niggas?" Like this is just a regular thing to say to somebody that doesn't have racism in it whatsoever. And it does. White people don't have to deal with no shit like that. White people don't just be sitting there minding their business and someone be like, "So your parents related? Is your mom and dad brother and sister? And y'all hate seasoning? And you don't wash your legs? You just let the water and soap trickle down?" But if I said all that, I'd be racist, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? Good morning, Grand Rising. You need it. You need it. You need it. I want to listen to that. Cha 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 cha. I need to charge my phone. We can do it. I need 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 it. Is it too early? I'm not gonna finish that question. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. See, but it's just, they had a whole special thing that they use so they can type fast. They don't even type all the letters. Did you know that? You know, court reporters, they don't even type out all the letters. They got a whole special machine that just does like a bunch of letters at a time. That's how they get it done so fast. They ain't actually typing every single thing. They just press keys that do like a bunch of buttons, multiple buttons. Because I was gonna do that one time. I was like, I'll type fast, I can do that. But then I realized you gotta learn a whole different type of thing, a whole different keyboard, pretty much. Learn something new every day, don't it? Because they can't do that shit. They would have to type really, really fast. They would have to type way faster than me to be able to type all that out word for word. No. Nah, they ain't been doing that for a while, I don't think. They had a whole thing for that. Especially you gotta sit there and type every time somebody breathes heavy or like sighs or like every fucking thing that they say. Nah, you can't do that. That's not physically possible. Everybody can't do that. Just gotta practice even more. You can't just practice a little bit and be like, oh, I can't do it. Well, yeah, if you just don't keep up with it, don't keep trying, then yeah, you can't do it. Good night from New Zealand. It's Thursday already. That's crazy. Could be. Oh, weekend's pretty good. That's okay. I can remember what letters are. Yeah, you just doing it all wrong, and be like, darn it, I can't do it right. Like they have typing tests, typing courses. They literally the way that I learned how to type fast is just practicing. That's all you gotta do. You can't just not do shit right, not practice it, and be like, oh, I can't do it. Now, obviously, if you don't put no type of effort into actually making sure you can be able to do that thing, then yeah, you're not gonna be able to do it. If you don't even take the time, of course not. And then people rather just sit there and be like, whoa, I can't do this. Instead of, you could be trying right now. Oh, yep, you're right. Is that funny to you? Is that cool to you? Because I realize everything I say sounds funny to people, but I be dead ass. Like that's funny to you? You got something that you wish you could do better, but instead of actually working on that, you just go like, I can't do it. Ah, yep, that's me. That's what people do. When they want to get better at something, they just don't, and they just laugh about it. Damn, can't wait. Can't relate. My bad. Sorry. Cannot relate to that. Anything I wanted to learn how to do, I just figured it out. So I learned how. That's why people be in predicaments they in. Because they be like, oh, I want this, I want that, but I couldn't do it. And they just don't even try. And then be like, oh, yep, I can't do this, I can't do that, I live this type of way. But you ain't even trying to do nothing else. That's weird. It's like what you complaining for. You could feel such way, not because you actually want to and want to learn the skill. It's because I said something you feel such way. It's like people being like, oh, I want to learn a language, but it's just so hard. And there's people that know like 4 or 5, 6 different languages because they just really wanted to learn another language, and so they did. You know, like there's people that say they want to do stuff, and then there's people that do stuff. You know, and there's different types of people in this world. People that complain and be like, "Oh, what was me? I want this, I want that," and then there's people that's like, I want this, I want that," and so they just do it. I think that's why we have employees and CEOs, bosses, and people who work for them. I think that's exactly how we got here. To be honest, because there's certain people that's like, you know what, I want to do this, I want to do X, Y, Z, so they just do that shit, And then there's certain other people, it's like people gotta tell them what to do. People gotta steer them in the direction and be like, come on, do this, do X, Y, Z, so that you can have a decent life or whatever. What I call leaders and followers. I think that's how capitalism happened. I think that's exactly how it got here. And then all the people who don't do nothing will complain about it. All the people who just sat on their ass and didn't want to do nothing complain about the people who did step up and do some shit. And be like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. But still won't get off the ass and do nothing about it. But mad at the people who did get off the ass and do some shit, who did put some work in. Mad cause they the one in charge now. Cause they the one dictating how everybody else gotta live now. Say, well, you should put more work in than they did. Should have made some more connections than they did. You know, can't complain about what you don't do. Bro, there's a lot of people that spend all day watching somebody else. No offense to anybody here, but there's some people that would literally spend all day watching other people live their lives, and then be sitting there complaining, "Woe is me! I can't do this, can't do that." And it's like, look how much time you spend watching other people that's doing shit. And well, some of them ain't doing shit with their life. You're just watching nonsense. But you know, like you literally can't complain if you ain't doing nothing about the thing you're complaining about. Now, a lot of people do. A lot of people would rather sit there and be like, "Well, it was me. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. I can't do this. I can't do that." And then they screen time is 8 hours of a whole nother fucking person living their life instead of you living your life. Instead of you doing what the fuck you want and making sure you have the type of life you want to live. Rather just sit there and watch somebody else, cause that's exactly how they designed it. It's what they wanted, and people just play into it. It didn't happen by accident. Everybody didn't just get hooked on the internet by accident. It ain't just happen. No, they did that specifically. Bunch of people high up went behind some doors and was like, yeah, how can we keep people on here as long as possible? How can we keep them from living their lives as much as possible and just sitting there watch somebody else? How can we do that? And then they put their little plan in place. Now look at everybody. Now look at everybody's screen time. I guarantee you, the people that have like the most amount of screen time on these social media apps, I guarantee you, they the ones that complain the most about shit, about the shit they watching, the shit that's going on in their life, this and that and third. I guarantee you, somebody should study that. There's got to be an obvious correlation. So the highest screen time when you're watching somebody else live their life and you not being satisfied with your own life. It's got to be. By the time it's been around before they gave it to the people. I mean, guess. Yeah. I mean, because, I know people that was talking about AI in the 90s. So, yep. 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 He's probably trying to get people hooked on social media. He's probably talking about that in like the 60s. Yeah, yeah. What if we had everybody connected and then we just made them sit there for as long as possible and not do anything else. Because they already want us to be all sick and dumb anyways. So it's like that's why all the stuff with the most views is slop. It's stuff that don't benefit you in no type of way. Because that's not what the plan was. The plan is not for you to benefit and better your life. No, it's the opposite. And honestly, I feel like it's worse here. It's worse in the United States. Like I didn't even know how bad it was till I started seeing some videos. It's like, bro, other countries is really shitting on us. Like they they think we all stupid as fuck. Like critical thinking is dead here. Like they be talking about is American schooling optional because they can't tell. They're like they don't know if we actually be going to school and shit because of the way we act, because of the way we talk, because of what we do. It's definitely worse here. Cause it's like everybody got social media now. Everybody on the shit. But it's like people in other countries is actually living their lives too. It depends where you go now. Everybody got their own issues. It depends where you go. But it's definitely the worst in the United States. As far as like people sitting there and like they brain is just going to shit. Like the whole brain rot thing. And people don't care. Or it's like it's weird. Like we got people trying to read books on like detoxing from the internet. They'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, I just got this new book. I'm really trying to figure out how to lessen my screen time and detox." Cause you can't just put the shit down and just go outside. Like that's too hard. You gotta read a whole fucking book about it. How do I detox from the internet? I mean, people be trying to figure that out. Taking a goddamn course on how to how to get off the internet. You consuming whole literature about how to stop being on here all the time. But if you don't just put the phone down and just put the shit down, just go outside, just sit there. But it's because of the dopamine. It's because of how they designed it. They designed it to where you sit there and be bored. That's icky. That feels gross now. So people be like, nah, nah, I can't sit here like this. I gotta scroll. I gotta look at somebody else do something. Because everybody's brain's overstimulated. Because people won't take a break themselves. And they know this. They designed it that way to where you don't want to. Because as soon as you take a break, you're going to be sitting there like, there's no stimulation. There's nothing going on. I don't like this. When that's the default fucking setting. That's what has always been going on. That's why we got fucking entertainment and movies and hobbies and all this shit. That's where all the game, that's where all that came from. Because people were sitting there and they was bored. But now it's oversaturated. It's overstimulated. Everybody, it's just too much. Too much people be stimulated by it to where anytime they not, they upset. They don't like it. Like you literally can't just sit there and not be on no piece of technology before you start feeling some type of way. You need to add that to their rehab program soon. It already is. It's already videos like that. Teen goes through what you call it? It was something. They went a whole weekend or so many hours without technology. And they made it seem like it's so like, oh, can they survive? Can they make it without technology for the weekend? Like they already doing that shit. And that's crazy. I'm glad I was around the time before all that. Cause that's crazy. Like them kids is cooked. Their brains is fried. I know I'll be on here. I know I probably sound like a hypocrite, but one of my favorite things to do actually sometimes is just sit there and not be thinking about nothing, not be doing nothing, not be stimulated by nothing. You know why? Because it's actually fucking healthy. You do what the fuck you supposed to be, because that's where creativity and like all that shit comes from. That's why what they say people, if you're trying to figure out a problem, you're trying to study something, it's too hard, you're supposed to walk away, do something else, then come back to it. Because you need time to like. You're not supposed to just be constantly stimulated. And then that's where people are right now. But it's like you was never supposed to just be that. You was never supposed to have endless stimulation and entertainment anytime you want, any time of day at your fingertips. Like it was never supposed to be like that. So it's messing up people's brains. And that's why everybody's all upset and depressed and anxious. People be tweaking for real. Like especially the younger people, especially the ones that like don't have no memory of like doing stuff without a tablet or a phone or whatever. Like they really be tweaking without it. Like you take it away from them, they are actually like having withdrawal symptoms almost. That's crazy. I feel like almost every time I'm on here, at some point, I'll be telling people to get off. Just get off here. Go touch some grass, please. At some point. Because that's the thing too. A lot of people don't do certain stuff unless other people tell them to. Like other people gotta tell them, hey, that's enough. That's too much. You need to go outside now. You need to do something else. You need to sit there and be bored for a while. That's why you feel the way you do. It's like somebody else gotta tell them. Like people can't come to that conclusion on their own. And that's terrifying. That's scary. Cause otherwise people would be fucking doing it. Otherwise there wouldn't be people sitting here like, I wish I could get off my phone more, but oh, I wish I could do this and that, but I just don't have the time for it. Like otherwise, shit would be different. If people actually stop and thought about the shit they be doing with their time. Because what's actually crazy? People is like not even doing what they want to do with their lives, and that's why they're unhappy. That's why they're miserable. That's why they're depressed and anxious and discontent. Because you spending all this time every day doing what other people want you to do. Because they designed this whole thing to keep you occupied. Like that's not even what people want to do. Like think about it. Don't nobody wake up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna scroll on my phone for a really long time today instead of working on my goals, instead of doing other shit. Don't nobody be saying that, but that's exactly what people end up doing. But nobody's saying this. Nobody's like, yeah, I want to waste a bunch of time today. I want to be unproductive today. So essentially, people are living their lives and doing a bunch of shit that they don't even want to do because somebody else wants you to do it. And you ain't even take the time to think about it. Because you constantly being oversaturated, stimulated by what they're telling you, like what they want you to do. So you'll never have no time to stop. Like, is this what I actually want to do? Is this what I should be doing? Is this what is actually making me happy? Or is that little constant fake dopamine from seeing new stuff every time you scroll? Is it actually making you happy? Or is it you feeding into the plan that they set up? Because I feel like that's actually insane. Like there are people that are like, "Woe was me. I want to do this. I want to do that, but I don't have no time, and it's just hard for me to stop scrolling." And it's like, damn, how you living a whole life you don't want to live? You got stuff you want to do, but you're not doing it because somebody else wants you to scroll, and you ain't got enough willpower to just not fucking do that. How weak. I've caught myself before. Because I don't even have no social media. I just have this. But sometimes I be scrolling through the shorts. And then I'd be like, let me not do that. Because I don't actually feel like scrolling through all these shorts. Watching all this random bullshit. Like, I don't actually feel like doing that. Like, I gotta tell myself that. And then go do something else. And people don't do that. People just do it. They just, it's like a hamster on a wheel. Don't even know why they running. They just like, ooh, a wheel. Yeah, I'm on. I think that's what they used to talk about with the sheeples. I feel like it used to be a lot more. Maybe maybe it's who I follow, who I don't follow, but I feel like there used to be a lot more talk of that, like a decade ago. I remember it being real heavy about like them trying to control people, the masses, the sheeples. You know, like knowing information on your own. Like I feel like that was like pretty heavy. Like it was a lot of people talk about that like 10 years ago, and now I feel like it's not that much of that. Now it's, oh, you got to get on AI or you gonna get left behind. You know, or here's a detox regimen or whatever. You like, you know, also just scrolling is linked to short term memory, short attention. Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. It's basically designed to make you stupid. Like you're not thinking for yourself. You're not operating like a regular person should. You know, you attached to technology. That's what I said, especially AI. That's frying people's brains when you constantly looking for an instant answer instead of you sitting there thinking about the question, trying to find the answer for yourself. You literally losing brain cells. Literally, like you was supposed to make the neurological connection yourself in your brain to try to get to an answer, and then you just gonna ask ChatGPT and then get it real quick. That neurological connection is not being made. You did not learn anything. You think you did, but you actually didn't, because that's not how the brain works. So everybody's stupid. Because they got you. It worked. It wasn't a bunch of stupid people making up these plans. They knew what they was doing. It worked. Gotcha, bitch. Also, this is only for entertainment purposes. I'm just a girl. I don't know nothing. And some people go listen to all that and just continue scrolling. They're just gonna continue scrolling and saying, "Woe is me. I can't change my life." Blah 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 blah. Instead of just doing it. Are you ready for it? Okay, bye. Because some people got such short attention spans. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, I'm about to get into that," and then just keep scrolling and just instantly be on something else. Because that's what they did. They made everybody's attention span way shorter. TV. It don't even get me started on the poison in the food and the water. Cause why are you giving people your money and then they just go in the back and then hand you a bag with some food in it and you think that's good? You don't know what the fuck they did back there. You don't know what's in it. You don't know where they got it from. You don't give a damn. It's just fast. That's all you care about. And it tastes good because it's greasy. And then they put little chemicals and stuff to make you want more of it. Don't even get me started on that. Cause why you doing that? Why you giving people money? Too much money at a time. Give people like $25 just for them to go in the back of some building and get you some food and give it to you. And you be like, thank you. Yes, this is nourishment for my body. And then wonder why you sick all the time and depressed and got all these problems. Why you just letting people give you random food? Hmm? why you not taking it upon yourself to make sure you get decent food for your body by cooking it yourself and you know exactly what's in it, at least for the most part, at least you can read the ingredients, at least you have them there. Now sometimes they be lying, but yeah, we gotta do your best. Gotta do your best out here. But why you letting some random people in the back of a building? Because is that not crazy? Isn't that crazy for you just give somebody some money, your credit card, and then they just be like, here you go, here's some food, eat that, and you just like, yeah, 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 that's good for me. You don't know where the fuck that came from. It ain't got no ingredients on there that you can read. They just like, here, yeah, it's hot, it's greasy, here, eat that. You be like, yeah, thank you, it's good for me, good food for me. And then you sit around depressed and can't move, and your knees hurt, and your stomach hurt, and you ain't got no energy. Yo, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's literally what fast food is. You eating random stuff from some place because it got pretty colors and it smell good. That's why everything's red and yellow half the time because they put all that effort and thought into it, and that's the colors that make people hungry for some reason. That's what they said. That's why McDonald's is like that. It's one of the worst ones. That's what everybody do. Everybody. All day, every day. People just hand somebody some money. Half the time, you people don't even go get it they fucking selves. They got somebody in the building they don't know making some food. They just tell you what it is and they give it to you, and then you don't even get it yourself. Half the time, you got somebody else that's gonna go pick it up for you because you're too lazy to go fucking get it, and then they gonna drop it off at your door, and then you pick that bag up off the ground and eat that random food that came out that building that you paid like $30 for. Like that's crazy. That's insane. You don't know where it came from. Like fast food chains and how we call it mystery meat. Duh. That's what I'm saying. They don't even bother to put ain't no ingredients nowhere. First of all, it'd probably be way too many to list. So they wouldn't even bother. You just gotta believe what they say. And it's fast food chains, some people just be accepted for random people. I'm saying it's all the same thing. It's literally all the same thing. You don't know those people in fast food places or restaurants unless you go there all the time and like you already knew them. So, but like, and then always you always getting your food from strangers unless you like killed the cow yourself and cooked it up yourself. You know, I was getting something from a stranger. You don't know them people. I mean, I feel like wouldn't you be more likely to know somebody in your neighborhood than a person at a fast food restaurant? You know, wouldn't you be more likely to know somebody that you live around, you see going to work every day, and might introduce yourself? You know, I feel like that makes more sense. That's literally what black people used to do. Like, no, no, that don't make no sense. Yeah, don't eat at some random person selling food in their neighborhood, some totally different side of town. But like, no, somebody who's selling plates. Like a lot of people be doing that. It's fine. Ain't nobody dying. But you eating random fast food with some teenager that can barely read, handing you your order. It's not the same. Yeah, some people do some stuff in the neighborhood people. Just don't buy from white people. Case closed. I know somebody's gonna say it's racist, but ain't no black people letting their pets lick off they spoons. Ain't nobody doing that and selling no fucking plates. Ain't nobody doing that. There would be a mob if black people found out about that. There would be a lynching. Ain't no black people doing that. And people that selling plates, no. And if you think they is, just don't buy it. But don't shit on them people that's just trying to make some money and they be making good food. Don't do that. And you go buy from some illiterate teenagers that's making. Actually, they be making decent money these days, but they still can't read. And you still don't know what's in that food. And half of it was frozen and freeze dried. All types of shit. Don't start. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's all these biochemicals and all that shit that's in the food. And they buy from my friend's house, they away from home. That's what I'm saying. You talk about buying from a white person's house with their pets on the counter as opposed to. No, stop. It's not the same thing. That's what I said. Just don't buy from white people. Problem solved. Like, what are we talking about? You ever got anything to find a That's what I'm saying. That's why you buy from people who that wash their hands, that are cleanly, you trust them or whatever, or you just do what you do because that's what everybody else does. Nobody is buying food. Nobody's eating food from 100% trusted sources that they knew exactly where all the parts of that shit came from and who it was and that they washed their hands and all that shit. Nobody's eating like that. Not in this day in society, unless they literally have their own farm. That's it. That's the only people that's doing it 100% correctly. Everybody else, you just do the best you can, and that's it. You trying to offer me a taco casserole? How was you at white people's house to begin with? Let's start there. How was you at white people's house and didn't know what you was getting into or something? Well, you sound confused. Like, how was you there to begin with? Should have known what it was. Should have known when you two stepped in there. Fluffy was gonna be on the counter. You already know. You already know. Fluffy's gonna be walking right across the stove, doing whatever they want. And you're gonna be like, "Oh, don't mind Fluffy. He just loves getting up there." You already know this, man. He was my friend at the time. Like I was cool with his family. Okay, I guess. I've been cool with plenty of white people. I would never eat at their house. Would never. Be cool. Whatever. Eyes back. Don't piss me off. Time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. I would ask you if I saw you in public. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Don't nobody be talking to me out in public except like old men or young men if they're like in a group, but not a singular man. That never happens. A singular man around my age, that never happens. And every now and then they would say something when I was working at a liquor store. If ain't nobody around and I can't really go nowhere, then sometimes they say something. But just out about walking around, no, it's not happening. Nope. I've had men say that too. I've had men that I met on Hinge say that. Like, yeah, if I saw you in person, I would say something to him. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. Because I've had other men that seen me on Hinge and be like, hey, I seen you. I seen you at the gym. I seen you at the store. And I'm like, but they didn't say nothing at the time. But I've had niggas say that. I've had niggas do that multiple times. Be like, I seen you. I was like, so you was just watching me and you ain't say nothing? That's weird. That happened like 3 times. And then they was just telling me about it online. Not in person. They was telling me about it online. Hey, I saw you. I saw you in person. I ain't say nothing though, but I saw you. I'm like, that's weird. No, y'all be on bullshit. Y'all not that bold. Don't nobody be saying that. First of all, I'm 5'9", so I feel like that's part of it also. Ain't nobody just walking up on me. Hey, how you doing? Oh, can I get your number? Mm-mm. Every now and then, it's just the old man at the gas station. That's about it. That's about it. Oh, you think about it. It'd be creepy as hell if somebody text me talking about how they saw me. Most of the things men have said to me over the years, you would be terrified. Talk about creepy as hell. You would be terrified if you heard a fraction of the things I've heard from grown men, online and in person, over the years. You'd be getting all the straps. You'd be getting all the protection on it. You'd be putting things into place to keep yourself safe. If you heard all the stuff I heard, some of it to my face. Y'all can never be a woman, and y'all can never be a black woman. I'll say that. Y'all can never, especially on the internet, nigga. Y'all can never be a black woman on the internet, cause that's when ain't no protection, ain't no boundaries. They could just say whatever, and all I could do is block them. But they could say all types of sexual assaulty. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. Yeah. I'm about to come find you. Yeah, I'm about to da. And all you could do is block them. Okay, fight them. Okay, put the body in a chokehold. All you could do is block them. That's it. That's it. Yeah, somebody gonna say the audio is low. Probably it's because it's charging. Okay, but yeah, y'all can never. Matter of fact, I've heard people Say somebody said one thing to them and they quit. They couldn't do it no more. Cause somebody called them a nigga one time. I was like, imagine if they just call you a nigga and then saying sexual, all of the devious sexual shit they want to do to you at the same time. Imagine that. Imagine that. People say anything and everything, and they never say anything, and never anything. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why it gets crazy. Because they never would in person. It's all they deepest, darkest fantasies type shit. No, them type people that'll hold the door open for you. Or just won't say nothing at all. Them the ones that be on here. Mm-hmm. No can ever. Because I feel like you triple out when I do it back to them. They'd be like, I'm gonna do this and this and this to you. I'll be like, yeah, do it, daddy. Fuck yeah. They'd be like, whoa. Whoa, I was like, nah, let's do it. Let's get into it. Yeah. I be out trolling them. I can imagine. Like I said, I'm used to seeing crazy shit. Y'all just see it a couple times and be like, oh my god. Oh wow. Oh no. Some people are crazy. Oh, I'm used to it. You gotta tell me, you gotta convince me, I know. I'm used to people complimenting me and then saying some crazy fucked up shit and then complimenting me again. I had niggas asking me on a fucking date. And then when I said no, being like, oh, you must have been sexually abused as a child. And that's why you're saying no to me. They said that. And then go back to trying to get at me again. Yeah. 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 That wasn't even worse. This nigga kept going back and forth doing that. He would say some crazy fucked up shit and then be like, come on, give me a chance. Come on, why you acting like this? Give me a chance. And then be like, oh, I know what your problem is. It's cause you a fucking lesbian. It's cause you dumb. It's cause you ignorant. It's cause you don't know shit. It's cause you ain't never been touched by a man before. Just saying crazy fucked up shit. And then be like, come on, give me a chance. It was dead ass, I think. I think dead ass was like literally still wanting to like actually fucking be near me and touch me and shit. I've had a bunch of men do that. I have a bunch of men literally be bullying me, but like want to have sex with me at the same time. But they're literally bullying me. But they actually want to be in my hole. But they're bullying me. Like they actually hate my guts. But they want to be in them. They're insane. They need to be studied. I laugh to keep from crying. Actually. Y'all just ain't seen them because I usually boot them out real quick. I'm quick with it. I read real fast. I process information real fast. So that's why half the time y'all don't see it. What time is it? 9 o'clock. I'm gonna take my break early. Oh, he's born on Christmas. Christmas Day. You know what? You know what? What's today? Yeah, maybe not. Stop falling. Maybe. Ah. It was on Bible. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I get for text back. That just messed up. Honey, right? Talking about coming back to the store I used to work at. Wait, hell no. So I only come back there for the ginger beer. And they better order the kind I really like. Otherwise, I'm stuck. Get my shit. Because we had it in there the whole time I was working there. And now, all of a sudden, after I quit, it ain't in the store. It ain't on the shelf no more. Is that a coincidence? I think not. They got the original kind, but they don't have the extra kind. It's the ginger beer. Beads ginger beer. The whole time I was there, we always had multiple with the extra. Now every time I go in there, ain't no extra. It's just the original. I said, order it. And I went in there about twice, at least twice. I told somebody, I said, hey, I need the extra kind. You only got the original. And they'd be like, well, who has to order that now? Because somebody quit and somebody else got promoted. I was like, well, you know who got to order that now? I was like, well, tell her to order it. Order it. Order my shit. Tell him to do it. And then I told her, I seen her. I seen Natasha. I said, hey, go order my shit. I need the extra kind. I don't even think she knows how to do it. I'm like, the store's going to shit. She had a business. She just tried to ask me for help with something while I was there. I was like, girl, I don't know. I don't work here. What do you mean? I could have been a manager there, except I don't like people, so it would have never worked out. But I would have been a great manager. I could be a great whole lot of things if I like people more, but I don't. That's why I be blocking everybody on here. That's why my block list so long now. Cause I don't like people. I don't like people saying nonsense and being stupid and being all weird and not a good way. So I be blocking it. Like, hey, don't do that. You can't do that in real life. I wish you could. I wish you could block people in real life. Like, don't talk to me no more. Don't say nothing else. But you can't, especially with men. I wish we could do that with men. It should be a block button in real life on men specifically. Like, nope, don't talk to me no more. Don't say nothing else. But no, I gotta sit there and smile and pretend so that I don't die. Cause I'm too young to die. Oh wow. Analytics. I'm supposed to be working. I'm supposed to be doing my job. Not lollygagging about. I'm supposed to be working. Got a job to do. Got a job to do. That's what they pay me for. I think. Not sure. Wait. Oh. Get to get checked. Coincidence? No. What? I didn't even say nothing. I ain't said nothing in a minute. You like read minds alive or something? Oh, my titties just being on one there. You always funny stuff. The people's person. No. You must have been rewinded it. That is not the same. Being funny is not at all the same as being a people person.